LeBron put in 22 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists. He went 11 for 23 from the field, but he left towards the end of the game with a groin injury. And LeBron is going to be out reportedly for 1 to 2 weeks at minimum. He will be reevaluated tonight, and then they're going to give an updated timeline on that. They did say that he didn't hear anything pop like he did his first year with the Lakers, which was 6 years ago at this point, which is crazy how long. Like, when you think about it, Lakers are going to be LeBron's second longest tenure team that he's been on, which is crazy. Like, he won all those championships with Miami. He was only in Miami for 4 years. Oh, so that's a good thing that he won't be out as long as that. But I personally, not to say I don't buy the 1 to 2 week timeline, I think he's going to be out longer than that. He's 40 years old. Groin injuries are tough for anybody, no matter what the age. We know how long it's sidelined him in the past. And just any other injuries he's had since being a Laker, which is really the only time in his career he's been as injured as he has been. I think it wouldn't shock me if this is a month-long injury. We'll see what the update says. But this is a brutal blow. I would say brutal blow, but it's a blow for the Lakers because they're in a part of the schedule in March that's got a lot of tough games on it. You know, they got to play Brooklyn tonight. They got to play Milwaukee on Wednesday, and they've also got to play the Denver Nuggets in Denver again. So I would expect them to go maybe 1 and 2 in these 3 games. I think they can beat Denver, and they're probably going to lose to Milwaukee and not Denver. I think they can beat Brooklyn, and they'll probably lose to Milwaukee and Denver. But this is a blow because I think that James is getting the second seed a toast with this injury. And you still got Luka trying to get 100% back in form. He hasn't done that yet. But I think, they're probably going to drop either 3 or 4. But besides that, it's not like they're in the play-in and then in jeopardy of missing the play-in playoffs altogether. They still, if everything goes right, should be starting the playoffs with their own home court advantage in Staples Center. Bang, any concerns for you with Bron's injury? Do you think it's going to be more of a 1 or 2 week thing?
It is going to be whatever time that LeBron James needs to get ready for the postseason. You know what's funny? I was going to say this last week, but ain't it about time for LeBron James to take that 1 to 2 week break?
His Balco break?
Yeah,
the Balco break. He always goes to the Balco break.
I am not going to say what kind of a break it is. All I'm saying is I was going to say on last Friday's show, isn't it did we miss the LeBron 2 week break? Because for the last couple of years, LeBron James would be out for like a week or two, and then we get Super LeBron. So here we are. We got Super LeBron. Luka's playing. He's getting his legs back. So I think LeBron James and the Lakers organization was like, yeah, I think Luka's at a place where I could go ahead and take this 2 week break, and then I'll be back. So that's it. Like I've been waiting for 2 week LeBron, the PTO LeBron to come. So now we're here. LeBron taking that paid time off. He's gonna do what he needs to do to get ready for the postseason, and we're gonna see Super LeBron.
I'm gonna say the Balco break. I don't. And the Balco break usually ain't this late. Like the LeBron chart of things, they usually happen. Start off the season, they start off pretty decent. They start tripping. They always lose the Christmas game. And by the way, this is on any team he's in. It don't matter. Lakers, Cavs, Heat. This is what happens every year. They lose the Christmas game. They started going a little tough stretch heading into January. LeBron starts doing cryptic, passive-aggressive tweets, talking about how much help they don't have. They end up getting up help at the deadline. They go on a little hot streak. Everybody starts talking. I wouldn't go against a motivated LeBron James in the playoffs, and then he gets hurt and he goes on his little break. So I think this was a little later than usual to LeBron getting that Dante PTO. I think it's coming a little later than usual, but you might be right. This might be the time, and he's getting ahead of it before the playoffs starts. So yeah, I mean, I'll be slightly concerned. I'm not all the way concerned if I was a Lakers fan, but I'll be a little concerned about this.
So cool. Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line.